Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video and another Let's Play, and today we are starting Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. Now you'll know, if you've been watching me for a while, that I love Frogwares Sherlock Holmes. I played Crimes and Punishments and then I played The Devil's Daughter, and I really enjoyed them. So this is actually technically the latest edition. This came out in April, and unfortunately, even though I've been waiting for this game for ages, I completely missed it at release. I only noticed in this month, June, that it actually released, so that was a bit stupid. But by the time I realised it was on sale, so I managed to get the deluxe edition for a good, for like less than the standard edition cost when it's not on sale. So that was a win, I thought. But actually, this is a remake of an earlier one in the series that came out in 2007. And it says it follows an original plotline as Sherlock Holmes and his companion, Dr. John Watson, investigate a series of strange disappearances related to the Cthulhu mythos by H.P. Lovecraft. So, I didn't play the original. The original was only out on PC, as far as I remember. Yeah, it was only out on PC, and I never played it. So this is the remake that came out this year. It says, a full remake of the game featuring a substantially rewritten script was developed by Frogwares and launched on all these different platforms in April 2023. So this is a different... It's a remake, but it has been rewritten, so this is like a different version to the original. So, in any case, I'm really excited to get to play it, so let's get into it, shall we? I'm not sure how the sound is doing. I'm gonna have to play about with the sound a bit once we get the game up and running. That is a big ass health warning. That's huge. It's funny, they talk about, like, you know, games making you feel ill, and like so many games do make me feel ill. Ooh, we've got some racial and ethnic prejudices that have unfortunately been commonplace in society. Oh, Slava Ukraini. That's so nice. I didn't know that Frogwares was from Ukraine. Are they from Ukraine? Oh, they are. Frogwares is a Ukrainian video game studio, headquartered in Kyiv. Oh look, we'd like to support our Kickstarter backers. Oh, that's so nice. The full list of supporters is in the credits. That's so nice. A Ukrainian video game studio headquartered in Kyiv with subsidiary offices in Dublin, Ireland. That's so random. Dublin. Yeah, well done, you guys, for continue. Honestly, the way that the devs in Ukraine have continued to put out video games, like, I think if I was in the situation they're in, I think going to work would be the last thing in my mind, but the resilience that they have to just keep going and just try and keep living their lives in spite of everything that's happening over there is really wonderful. Honestly, good for them. Stronger people than I could ever be. Okay, so I'm just looking at the how to play. We've got our casebook, our mind palace. So I'm thinking they've maybe remade it to try and make it more like... I don't know what it was like originally. They might be the same. But it looks like it's got the same kind of features that we know from Crimes and Punishments and The Devil's Daughter. And probably... I mean, I haven't played Chapter 1 yet, but I imagine they're all kind of the same. So, yeah, that should be good. That should be good. Let's get into it. Again, I haven't figured out my sound yet, so we'll have to play about with it as we go on. New game! Dead End. The Mind Palace is your compass, an intricate web of crime. Check it if you don't know what to do next. Press any button to continue. Okay, here we go. I'm so excited, man. I love these games. I love these games so much. And I've got this one on the PS5, which is pretty cool. Chapter 1, Shadow over London. Baker Street.
Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical needles?
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything. The newsboy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
Let us see what the postman brought today.
So this is... I wasn't sure because I know that they've rebooted this series a few times, but this is our apartment, the one from Crimes and Punishments in Chapter 1, not Chapter 1, Crimes and Punishments and The Devil Daughter. This is the same apartment that we lived in those games. Oh god. Oh wow, I can knock shit over, hang on. Hang on! Oh man, I'm wrecking the place! Press X to interact with objects. Can I interact with this? No. So, like, obviously, yeah, it's like Baker Street, but, I mean, as in this is actually it's the same... It's either the same canon, or at least they've used the same room. Sherlock and John are a lot younger in this game than those games. Because I know with Chapter 1 was definitely a reboot. It was, like, a new universe. But I think these are all in the same universe. So this is the same... I guess the same timeline that we know from the other games in the series. Okay. L. Rotate, hold, and inspect. London Advertiser, September 28th, 1882. Tensions between England and Sweden are running high after a series of unfortunate mishaps during a recent visit to London by Swedish Princess Hildur. Chief among the scandals was the embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps as a result of the unexplained disappearance of Princess Hildur's personal bodyguard. The longtime member of her inner circle took the opportunity to explore London while off duty and never returned from his late night promenade. A spokesman for the police assures the Advertiser that they are confident that the bodyguard will be located as he is a striking representative of the Scandinavian people. A man like that gets noticed, whether by his peers at gentlemen's clubs or at the fair nightingales who come for them.
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting.
What we got here? A book?
Your order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books to our door, even though we could easily walk to his shop. That's good service.
What a nice bloke. What's this?
Another letter from Werner. I never reply, but they keep coming.
I don't know who Werner is.
I don't see the Strand. Where is it?
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the Strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
This man, honestly, this man. The Strand is missing. Okay, so once again, I have put my camera box over the top of a bit of the screen that we probably want to be able to see. Because of course I have. I don't know if that'll help, to be honest, but we will see. I don't think there's anything else in here to see, I think Sherlock would like us to leave.
I'm
Oh, wait.
close. I know it. I just need one more piece to crack the case.
Why has he got everything stuck to the wall with daggers? Sherlock, please. Why are you like this?
The dustbin is yours for the digging, Mr. Holmes.
Oh look, I can break our tea set. Do I get like an achievement for knocking all of this shit off the table? Okay, I need to stop. What has he done to the flat? It's a mess. Oh my god, I'm stuck.
Don't look at me.
Oh.
If you want the newspaper, you'll have to get your hands dirty.
I thought I'd broken the game already. Oh look, we can go into the hallway. Like in The Devil's Daughter. It's rainy today, why not dress in something more appropriate for the weather? Open the casebook with this button and navigate to the wardrobe tab with R1 to put on a hat. So, before we could go into his room... Oh, no, that's the screenshot button. I'm still not used to the PS5 controller. Ah, our casebook. Okay. The strand is missing. Watson brought in the morning's post, but the strand is missing. He disposed of it before entering the building because the pages were soiled. There's a chance it might still be found in the dustbin. Book from Barnes. A morning deliveries is a book for Watson. It was from Mr. Barnes, the bookseller, who prefers to do deliveries himself. Attached to the book is Barnes' business card, which includes the address of the store just around the corner. And then that thing from the thing. Oh, look at our map! Oh, that's so pretty. I love it. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, here we go. Okay, so what have we got? He's wearing a fashionable waistcoat. Don't forget to bring a jacket. Sherlock's jacket. No elbow patches yet. Sherlock's overcoat. Cool and warm. Vishvanka? Vishvanka? Vishivanka. A Vishivanka. Is that right? That's not right. Like everything Ukrainian, bold, durable, and unbeatable. I love that they gave him a Ukrainian outfit. Good for them. Go Frogwares. Love you guys. A wind coat, a storm is coming. A white suit, guaranteed to get dirty instantly. Marine uniform, hello sailor. Navy officer uniform, it's actually more of a grey. Haha. Navy, I get it. Haha. Very funny. I'm gonna move my camera down a little bit, because I feel like I'm off screen here. Casual detective, travel broadens the mind, lightens the wardrobe. Office casual, become a bureaucrat after filing the necessary paperwork. Why does his shirt look plastic? Oh my god, what's up with his shirt? Why is it so shiny? God, that's not just using Persil. You're literally wearing plastic. Grey suit, the rich man's regalia. Ugly beige suit, the worst suit in the game, just awful. Oh, I love this. We're having some fun with this game. Okay, so he's going out in the rain. So, Jinky should wear an overcoat, or should he wear a wind coat? That one looks like it would. That doesn't look very waterproof to me. So maybe this one. I pressed the wrong button. How do I? Oh, right. These are his hats. No hat, respect the quiff. Bowler hat, what's on your head? Men's fez, fezzes are cool. Oh, mate, get off me with your Doctor Who references. Top hat, headwear for the fans of tautology. And deerstalker hat, looks like it would suit you because he's Sherlock Holmes, you get it? I cannot say, right, we'll have some fun with the hats later. I'm not sending them out in a fez this early in the game. No accessories, modesty is my middle name. Square glasses, square pair for your round holes. Windsor glasses, being for the benefit of his eyesight. I mean, he does look quite dashing with those on, doesn't he? No facial hair, the first of many close shaves. Handlebar mustache, the face of a gentleman. Long sideburns, facial hair for the too confident. Chin, curtain, beard. If I had another face, do you think I'd wear this one? Oh my god. Goatee for the hairy mouth moat. That looks awful. Shenandoah beard. Is that the thing out of Country Roads? Shenandoah River? Keep your chin away from prying eyes. Pencil mustache. It looks like it might rub off. Oh my god, look at him. No makeup. Why did they make Charlotte look so pretty? Fake bruises. You should have seen the other guy. And Watson's suit, just what the doctor ordered. Watson's waistcoat, time to get down to business. Watson's overcoat, go over and above. Watson's overcoat with hat. That hat's what I'm talking about. And Watson's Vishivanka. Traditional Ukrainian outfit. Stand tall, stand proud. Stand tall, stand proud! Absolutely. Okay, let's put Watson in his overcoat then. Should I give Sherlock a silly hat? Should I send him out in a fez? I can't. Like, the hairs are so bad. Okay, I'll send him out in a fez. Okay. I love how they're having a lot more fun. The other games weren't really, like, they didn't- I don't remember the other games having, like, jokey flavor text in them, so this is, like...
Please leave it in the bin.
This is definitely a more fun game from Frogwares. It's not really like them to kind of have such funny, jokey stuff like this.
Part of me will enjoy watching you rifle through rubbish. Seems only fair after what you did to our flat.
Okay, here we are. Put on a hat. I'm wearing a hat. I'm wearing a fez. Oh my god, he's 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 wearing a fez. Do you think I should wear something else? Or does that just not go away no matter what I put on my head? Yeah, it just doesn't go away anyway, okay. We'll just skip then. Where am I going? Lucky's bar. Where is the bin? Like, where am I actually going? He looks shifty. Okay, this is the bookshop. Where? There? Lock and key shop. Ah, here we are. Barnes bookshop. Florist. She looks nice. 2 books for the price of 1. New books in the store. Charles Dickens, M. Goggle, Edgar Allan Poe. Go Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, me watch. There's a ghost in my body. Oh, me watch. That should have won Eurovision this year. 100%. The juries were insane. Well, so were the public. Everybody was sleeping on Edgar Allan Poe, to be honest. Who the hell is Edgar? Where the fuck am I meant to be looking? God, he walks slow. Is there a run button? Oh, here we go. Thank God. I was gonna say, is there a run button? Because, like, Jesus, does he move at a glacial pace? Where do I find the bin? That is what I'm meant to be doing right now, right? There's a chance it might... Oh, press the button. Did a thing. There's a chance it might still be found in the dustbin. Like, cool beans, but where's the dustbin? Stenwick's Manor. I mean, now I'm in someone's back garden, so probably not in here. Can I go through there? New case, The Dreams of Children. Wait, what? Wait. Does this just give me, like... What, are we just doing like an open world, like wander around and find the cases? Is that how this works? Oh, I'm not sure I'm ready for that. That's a lot to take in, my friend. I still haven't found the fucking bin yet. Right, I need to find this dustbin. I can't be doing other cases. I haven't even found the bin yet. Like... S.E. Paget Barbershop. Cobbler. Wait, now where am I? Wait, what? Oh, okay, no, I know where we are. We passed this bit earlier. What's this?
Impressive stature, strong gaze. I think this man deserves a knighthood.
Really, Holmes? How can you be so sure?
On rare occasions, Watson, it can suffice to trust one's gut.
That's very meta. How has Arthur Conan Doyle got a statue inside the Sherlock Holmes universe? Right. Pawn shop. Right, where the fuck is the bin? Is this the bin? Oh, it was right here next to the door. I'm so dumb. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what am I doing with this? Wait, what?
Cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool.
Sherlock, you do talk some nonsense sometimes, you know that?
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil. See, Watson? The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness.
I mean, to be fair, when is someone not trying to poison him, though? Where am I supposed to go now? The missing cactus spine potentially poisoned. The missing copy of the strand was in the bin with a cactus spine stuck in the sheet. Such spines are very tricky to remove once embedded in the skin, making it the perfect assassination tool if dosed with poison. The rest of the newspaper is damp and dirty with potting soil. The newspaper is indeed in the bin. Pin evidence? What does that mean? I do not know. Okay, so we've got stuff on our map now, which is kind of cool. I don't know, am I supposed to go back to the apartment, or... Like, can I test the poison? Does he still have that? Yeah, he still got his wee testing table.
Do you even have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona. How about that Vogel fellow? He seems rather obsessed with you. Would he do something like this? Why go through all this scheming to murder you? A spine stuck to the newspaper is hardly lethal.
So I wasn't kidding, someone's always trying to kill Sherlock, though. Like,
Strand.
always.
Get your copy of the Strand here. Sorry, Mr. Holmes. I just sold my last paper.
Blast. Then why are you still here?
Boss pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
You're a bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Precisely. How do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson,
Sure, now I can take the day off.
can you describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Looks
Mr. Barnes?
Hence the appeal of disguises. Which way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
Did you see what he was up to?
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there was a loud bang. I ducked down. Not because I was scared, because I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I could be your eyes and ears, if you have more shillings.
Is he that kid? What's that kid? You got no question in your mind,
Get the
Palace.
Strand. Get your copy of...
What's his name? The kid from the other games, but I've completely forgotten his name now. Who ruined the Strand? So we can look at our evidence in here. And, oh, right, okay, so we've got item, right, okay. Items, observations, and documents and testimonies. The young newspaper seller didn't see much. He noticed a suspicious man approaching the house and then heard a loud noise. He said the man was kneeling at our doorstep afterwards, but the newsboy lost sight of him due to his customers. Apparently the man was carrying a stack of books. How do I... Ah, right, okay. Ah, so this is how we're doing it. Okay, so yeah, like the old games, but we've got a slightly different design for it now. Okay. Mr. Barnes is involved in the scheme. The newsboy said the suspicious man was carrying a stack of books, and this morning Mr. Barnes, the local bookseller, delivered a novel from Dr. Watson. A cactus bind for assassination, a loud bang, a visit to Mr. Barnes is in order. Okay. Okay.
Come now, Mr.
Okay.
Holmes. Murder? Yes, Barnes has his quirks, but he also has his scruples.
Not every pawn knows it's part of a game.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
Pin the evidence with a bookshop photo by pressing square. This is going to take a while to get used to these new mechanics. Right, what am I doing? Oh, I can fast travel. Oh, cool. What am I doing?
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
Oh, wait, hold on. Ah, so this is supposed to be so I can see where I'm going. Okay, that makes sense. But it's over here, I know it is. Because we passed it earlier. But we've also got that other case. I assume we can come back to it.
A ruined newspaper is hardly the end of the world. We can always buy another.
That's Watson. I was like, who's that? Okay, that's kind of getting in my way now. No! There we are. It's a lovely bookshop though. Maybe you need to straighten your
I can
paintings
hardly
a bit.
imagine anything more macabre.
What is that?
A ruined newspaper is hardly the end of the world. We can always buy another.
As if he's trying to murder me. Aha, we're doing it this way now. Bags and rags, effects of overwork. Ink. Newspaper ink. This is harder to control than it used to be. Leans heavily on his right leg, sore left leg. Ah, but we have these kind of yellow sparkles, okay. High heels, wants to look taller. Mr. Barnes has developed a limp and has large bags under his eyes, the result of long hours of intense work. He's not very confident and tries to appear taller by wearing high heels. It seems unlikely that such a person would be involved in a murder plot, even if the ink in his hand suggests he is the one who soiled the newspaper. Nevertheless, Mr. Barnes could be a pawn in a bigger plan without his knowledge. Or, so that's for... Is that for workaholic? And then this one is Mr. Barnes has large bags under his eyes, the result of poor sleep and stress, has developed a limp, likely the result of an attack. He wears high heels to look taller or stronger, presumably to deter future violence. Mr. Barnes is being threatened by someone and might be involved in a plot against me. I mean, we don't know at the moment. But I think I'm gonna say blackmail victim. We can probably change it.
Mr. Barnes, a word. Oh, for goodness sake.
Okay, well that's not I mean that's certainly given the impression that he might be a bit involved since he just ran away at the sight of us.
Sherlock Holmes, now will you please...
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you come in.
Is that
Would you
so?
care to answer some questions for me?
Well, I wish I could, but I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
Come now, Mr. Barnes.
Yeah, that's sus.
It will only take
That's
a
very
moment.
sus behaviour.
Really deep in the weeds with
Sherlock in this game reminds me so. He looks and sounds like Horatio Hornblower.
Take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
Barnes doesn't seem like himself. Why is he acting this way?
You're asking
Yeah, so he's
the right
being weird.
questions, Doctor. Let's find a way to coax him out.
Just L1 to highlight interactive areas in the environment around you.
So,
Is that a
answer
dog?
some now. Who's a good boy?
Oh, is it Toby? Because he looks like he's a basset. Is it baby Toby? He looks like baby Toby.
Barnes has always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him.
Okay, what we got? This looks like it could be something. Exotic plants? Oh, not again with the bloody exotic plants. Exotic plants catalog. Catalog of exotic plants on Barnes counter. The name of the catalog released everlasting plants for everlasting love. But do we think he's looking at exotic plants so that he can poison Holmes? Because maybe. What we got here?
Basics of cryptoanalysis. Cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Did he steal a statue and put it up Bowling Green? Okay, is there anything else? Oh, there is. Okay, so the yellow dots are things we need to investigate then, by the looks of it.
The finest view London has to offer.
Sherlock, stop being weird.
An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
The power of love, blood, and mandrake?
In the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
Ooh. Okay.
We're looking for a cactus needle in a haystack. A spine in a book stack? No, come on, Watson, think.
Oh.
The ladder is broken, recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
Okay. Have we got everything in here? Unless the door counts, but I feel like it doesn't. Yeah, it just takes me back outside. Okay.
Apologies, but I can't hear you. Please come back later.
Okay.
I like bookshops. One of the few spots in London where you are shunned for making a racket.
There's a bouquet of flowers in the window of Barnes' bookshop. It's placed in an improvised stand made of a pile of books. Seems Mr. Barnes wants to make sure his flowers are clearly visible. Mycroft's agents use similar signals to communicate with each other. Several books about cryptology on Barnes' counter. The books are not worn or for sale. Are worn and not for sale. He's frequently consulted them and left annotations. The exotic plants. Okay. Why is Barnes acting so strangely? Okay, let's see. So I think we want to connect this and this. Oh, can I not connect that? Oh, we're being like that, are we? Okay. Okay, well then hang on. Right. Okay, so they're not... Oh wait. I think I'm making a mess of this, is what I think. So it's not letting me change. Is it? No. It's not letting me change that. Right. In each chapter, questions will arise in the course of your investigation. Questions are shown in the Mind Palace. Answer all questions to progress to the next chapter. This icon in the HUD notifies you when there's a new question in the Mind Palace or you have enough evidence to answer one question. Get press to try to answer it by linking the relevant evidence. All evidence is broken into 3 categories. Each category appears on a different screen. When all the correct links have been made, the evidence will be combined and an answer revealed. Often you will not have all the correct evidence to answer each question, so keep investigating until you do. Answering a question with correct evidence in the first try grants you a bonus score. Well, I definitely didn't get one of them. Okay, well... Maybe I do, is there something to see outside? No. Am I just being thick again? I mean, probably. I've always sucked at these. It's like I love these games, I'm so bad at them. Right. Like I say, it won't let me unpin that one. I don't have any documents and theories to connect it to, so...
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
He won't talk to me. I must be missing something. What am I missing? I do apologize for my stupidity. Maybe see, like, the yellow dot is here as if, like, I need to go out here somehow. But then I don't really know what I'm supposed to do once I get out here. Should I go and look at that other scene? See what's happening over here? What is this?
A model of a homely room and fireplace.
I mean, yeah, you're right. That is what that is.
Chimney bears a peculiar form, like it's meant to have something put inside.
Secret yard.
Looks like a factory to me. Wonder what could get the gears inside moving. A small minecart. Endearing, if disturbing.
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Looks like putting something in the slot may get the gears inside to move.
Okay, random.
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Children's clothes, judging by the size. Padlocks have names etched onto them. Anne, Tom, Charles.
Welcome to the hunt. Hey ho, street pigeons and roof ravens. Another treasure hunt is upon you. With a clue in hand, it's all up to you to find the dolls? They're sending us on a scavenger hunt. These children are sending me on a scavenger hunt.
What a grim view.
Well, alrighty then. Right, let's see. So, if we pin that... So, one miniature depicts a mine. The secret yard lie miniatures and mechanisms inside them. One miniature depicts a mine with a small minecart. One represents a factory. A fireplace occupies the yard. There's a locker bearing 3 padlocks with names on each one. So I'm thinking we want to find this location. It seems to be a path next to a river. Oops. Crikey, okay, you can jump.
Are you able to help me?
I can't help you with this.
Well, aren't you useful? Okay, we can't go out there. Oh, but that looks like it could be a river. Possibly a future location we haven't got to yet. I don't know, I'm so like confused by like this game working differently from the others. I'm not used to this. I really don't want to have to consult a walkthrough though, like this early in the game, but the fact that I'm already stuck on this guy's thingamajig, this guy's case, is kinda ridiculous. But let's see if this area exists. The music is very unsettling, don't you think? Gosh, this area is huge. Oh, look at the horsey! Oh, look at you! Oh, so pretty! Oh, I love
Didn't you
him.
once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Shut up. Like, if you're so smart, Watson, why don't you find the answers? No? Then shut up. Oh, wait. Here? Ah!
What does it say? What does it say?
How do I...
No seams or torn fabric on this doll. Likely one-legged by design. A treasure hunt. Used to do lots of those in my childhood, myself and...
Is it a call for help? A bad joke?
or both. Better not risk leaving this matter ignored, don't you think?
So... this is the second one. So that's at the Arthur Conan Doyle statue by the looks of it. Am I trapped in here? Oh, cool. I need to run all the way back round. Wonderful. I mean, he's running, but really not with any haste. More hurry, less speed, as they say. Okay, so where's the Arthur Conan Doyle statue? I think it's up this way? Oh, he's glitching. You good?
Could you help me? No, sir, I've never heard of it.
The freaking Willy Wonka truck over here. Ah, here it is. Aha!
A miner with a sooty face. At least, in doll form. What's this?
Is that the market? Okay, I can probably... I don't want it. Right. I know where I'm going now. Okay, so... Which direction was it though? No, it was this way. Honestly, how slow does he need to go? My god. Oh, Horsey's up. Hi, Horsey. Okay, where am I looking? You're just like on the ground. Oh,
Unnaturally bent legs, yet they look to be a design choice.
so the children are disabled by the sounds of it.
Seems to be for me.
Okay, so back at the gate. Saws. What does that sign say? Gaslight. Gaslight, gatekeep girl boss. I probably need to put these things in, right? Aha.
Tom.
So these are the keys for the padlocks. New rewards unlocked. Check the bonus section. Oh, okay.
Anne.
And...
Charles.
Oh no! Anne Coldrain, age 12, cause of death, blood loss due to leg injury. Tom Gill, age 5, cause of death, smog poisoning. Charles Potter, age 14, cause of death, severe burns, debilitating injuries.
Tom, Charles, Anne, and Mary.
Who's Mary? Because we only know about 3 of them. Is that Mary?
Last doll seems recently made.
To the smartest pigeon of them all, you finally made it, you found the last piece of the puzzle, but it's not only the last piece in this hunt, it's the last piece ever, my street pigeons. I know to a lot of you my riddles were the only glint of light in your day, but shining that soul beam meant being surrounded by complete darkness. With Charlie's death, the third of our foursome, my lips have lost the ability to smile. Life has forced us to work where we don't belong, squeezing what little light we had out of us. Each day ended with me praying that the next, when I'd have to climb down the chimney again, breathe those awful fumes, listen to all those screams, would never come, and I don't even know how to pray. My friends thought I was the strongest, but with every loss I felt smaller and weaker, and now I feel nothing at all. So goodbye, I hope that one day you can fly away to warmer places, happier times, and never again be forced to give up your lives for scraps.
Not sure I like the treasure hunt's ending.
Could we really have saved her, Holmes?
No. Solving this crime is beyond my reach. It is society who must work on sparing children from death by hard labor.
Dreams of children case complete.
Didn't you
Watson's
once tell me
stylish
answers
suit.
usually lie in plain sight?
So we got a new outfit for Watson. Oh, we got some new outfits. Cardona suit, no jacket for hot days or cool fights. Cardona suit, the good old days. Oops. And Watson got a stylish suit, suit yourself. Okay, well that was heartbreaking. So the children were a bunch of chimney sweeps and 3 of them died. And she's the only one left. And now she's gone because she's miserable. So that's horrible. And I still haven't figured out what to do with this guy. Was that something outside? Am I clutching at straws here? No, it's not. It's just a freaking reflection. Right, what do I do with this stupid shop? Please don't tell me I'm gonna have to look up already. This is embarrassing. Right. Holmes the Awakened remake. If you're stuck in Sherlock Holmes the Awakened, my friend, embarrassingly yes, honestly. Right. There's a stupid advert in the way. Get out of my way. Oh, it says workaholic. It says it doesn't matter which one you choose, but workaholic is the more accurate answer. Oops, oh well. Oh, when you've done everything, head outside and speak to Lily. Oh, for God's sake. I never even thought of trying to talk to her.
The weather is
Ah.
dreary, isn't it? To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall.
Oh my God, that's the lassie. I mean, it's not, but they've used the same model as the Devil's Daughter girl.
I should have worn something warmer.
I can talk to her dog.
There? What's your name?
Lily, I know, not very original.
Okay, so we can look at the flowers.
Encouraging people to stop and smell the roses?
Our national emblem. God save the Queen.
It must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so. I merely sell them.
Oh, cactus.
Familiar spine? Is this what I found in my dustbin? The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. Thank God.
Anything tickle your fancy, Mr. Holmes?
Alright, let's observe this chick then. Isn't she? That is the character model of the chick from The Devil's Daughter. I can't remember her name. Was it Alice? Alice from The Devil's Daughter. Wearing makeup for beauty or concealment. Distant look, avoids eye contact or distracted. Yeah, because her dad's Moriarty, that's why. Luxury fabric, unusual for work attire. Mourning brooch, honouring deceased husband. I've never heard of a mourning brooch in my life, but okay. Clean boots, change shoes upon arrival. So, we've got Mrs. Fleming uses makeup to hide her tear-stained cheeks. Her dress is made from an expensive fabric that is not suitable for outside work. Her shoes show no traces of mud. She must have changed them when she arrived. While she tries to bury her grief by dressing extravagantly, she still wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her gaze, always staring off into the distance, reveals her emotional detachment. Taken as a whole, one must conclude that Mrs. Fleming is still reeling from her tragic loss. Or, Miss Fleming wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her dress is made from expensive fabric that is not suitable for work. Her shoes show traces of mud. She must change them when she arrived. Her eyes constantly dart around the street, perhaps in search of something. Perhaps she is seemingly in search of something. Perhaps she is waiting for someone. While Mrs. Fleming cherishes her memory of her departed husband, she is ready to move on, as suggested by her makeup and nice outfit. Perhaps she is dressing to attract someone's attention, or simply because she's learned to love herself again. That's really sweet. She's learned to love herself again. But yeah, I get the feeling that she might be a bit dodgy. She doesn't seem particularly depressed. She seems quite cheerful. And she's got a cactus, and there's a cactus involved, so I'm gonna say she's ready to move on. But I'll be wrong, because I'm always wrong in these bloody games.
Mrs. Fleming, you look particularly lovely today. Is there a reason?
Does a woman need a reason to look or feel beautiful?
No, but your distant look suggests you seek one man's gaze in particular.
Who told you that?
Nobody. Merely a keen eye and some simple deduction.
He's Sherlock Holmes, come
Kindly
on.
ask you to keep your keen eye to yourself, Mr. Holmes.
Provide evidence. Do I have evidence for this?
I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
I mean, no, I don't think. Oh, I didn't read this. There was a collection of dolls scattered in the neighbourhood around Baker Street. They were a game for local children, a treasure hunt to distract them from the horrors of life on the street. Clues attached to every doll led to a secret yard, which held a locker containing the story of the game's creator. The brains behind the treasure hunt was a girl whose friends died due to their exploitation for child labour. She designed the game to be a light in the darkness for other street kids, but could carry on no longer. This was her last treasure hunt, designed to be a goodbye letter. What happened to her next is unknown, but the miniature of a girl floating under a bridge found at the last locker hints at no happy ending. Oh my god, I didn't realise she threw herself in the river. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's miserable. Oh, for God's sake. Like, I kind of assumed that it was implying that she'd taken her own life, but I didn't realise that was what that... Oh. God, this is miserable. Right, yeah, I don't think I've got any evidence. But, maybe I can do something in here then. Why is Barnes acting so strangely? Oh, maybe she's trying to attract his attention. I can't exit out of this one, so it won't let me do anything else, and I don't know why. Like, I can't unpin the dead flowers one. Maybe I can go back and talk to him now, though? No? Right. I'm so confused. Is there anything else out here that I need to look at? Maybe I do need to provide evidence. I just don't know what it is.
Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller.
One of these things is not like the other.
Oh, I can ask her about her cactus.
The cactus. Those fearsome
I don't know
spines can prove a devil to remove.
Don't know what that's got to do with her trying to attract a man, but okay.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless, though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
Okay, Mrs. Fleming claims she doesn't know how the cactus appeared on her display. She went for a break, and when she came back, it was there. So that's a bit suspicious. So does this just mean I can ask her about stuff? Okay, so provide evidence just means ask her about things. That's a bit confusing.
Anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh, I hope you're right.
Miss Fleming says she knows nothing about the dead flowers but hopes the bouquet is for her.
I don't know anything about this, sorry. I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes. I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
Are you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Yes. No, not really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
I know who he is, of course, but we haven't shared much more than a look.
A look?
Yes. Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with his new puppy, so we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached, but since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
Okay, so I think I'm getting the idea of how the game works now. Hopefully then the rest of the game won't take me quite so long to figure out.
People don't tend to come out.
Okay, so I can't ask her about anything else then.
Perhaps I should try selling door to door.
Okay, so... Aha! Here we go. Mr. Barnes loves Mrs. Fleming. Barnes displays a bouquet of dead flowers to attract the attention of Mrs. Fleming, a florist. He may hope she will come into the shop and give him watering advice, or it could simply be a symbol of his desperation. Barnes anonymously gifted her a cactus, which he ordered from the catalogue on his counter, a questionable choice, but for Barnes, a symbol of his eternal love, since the catalogue presents these cacti as immortal. Plainly, this is the same cactus he dropped on the strand outside 221B Baker Street. Now to hear the full story. Okay, so now we can go and talk to him. So that makes sense. The idea that he's...
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
Yeah, so it's not some kind of Mycroft signal. It's... He was hoping that if he put a dead plant in his window, then the florist would come over and be like, you know, your
Mr.
plant's
Barnes,
dead.
I know what you did, and I know why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer. I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured, we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
All right then.
So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus and your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive. Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's true. I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
Yes, you are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things. Thank you.
So at last, we return to the matter of the paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
Oh yay, he has a copy.
Strand here all along?
Well, naturally. I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So you ought to be familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no.
Doesn't he
My
look like
apologies, Mr.
Hornblower?
Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and
Yes, okay. Just give me the paper.
Okay, oh, we got a trophy. Okay, so the Strand, September 28th, 1882. Saltpeter explosion rocks docks. Locals at the Port of London had a rude awakening last night with loud bangs and thick red smoke disturbing the peace. Merchant ship Moskva had docked at Pier Number 3 in the early evening en route to Europe when it was rocked by several concussive explosions. The port authorities yet to comment on the incident, and it's unknown if any crew members were on board at the time. Eyewitnesses report seeing saltpeter leaking into the river, but with the area still off limits to the workers and the public, it may be some time before we have a full account of what transpired.
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
let me know if there's any way I can make it up to you. Tell you what, tomorrow's edition of The Strand is on me.
That'll save us like £5.
I'm sure Barnes has had enough of our meddling, Mr. Holmes. We'd best be off.
Well, that was an utter waste of time.
An assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
No. Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back to my news from earlier. I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Truly?
Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona. A patient of mine, Captain Stenwick, told me that his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
Oh, Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career. But...
it's brilliant. Let's go.
Oh, good. Well, his house is nearby. Come.
Okay, I think we'll probably...
It's just down the street from Barnes's bookshop.
I think we'll stop there for today because we've been playing for an hour and 10 minutes. Admittedly, we haven't done very much because I was completely confused about how to work the actual game. But we'll hopefully speed a bit faster next time now that I've got to grips with the mechanics. Yeah, so we'll stop there for today. And if I can figure out how to exit the game? That's a good point. I don't know how to exit the game. Oh well, we'll stop now and I'll come back and we'll see you next time. Bye everyone.